Okay, so chances are you started your day with coffee, right? That nice warm cup. It's just part of the routine for millions. But have you thought about the big global forces pulling the strings on the price of that cup? Because something pretty surprising is happening right now. Prices are actually dropping quite a bit, in fact. So today we're going to do a deep dive using a recent market update from ZoneCafeFM by Leon Bowie to figure out, what's going on.
Exactly. Our mission really is to pull out the key insights from this report for you. We want to break down these forces that are genuinely reshaping the coffee world and, importantly, how it might hit your wallet maybe sooner than you think.
Right, let's get into it. This report, it's dated July 18th, 2025, and it shows some, well, pretty significant dips, like Vietnamese domestic prices. They're averaging 92,000 VND a kilo. That's down 400 VND.
And it's not just local, is it?
No, not at all. On the global stage, Robusta futures in London, they plunged. We're talking $115 down, landing at $3,312 per ton for September.
Wow, $150 a big move for one day.
It is. And Arabica in New York saw a drop too. Not quite as dramatic, but still down 1.25 cents, settling at 300.2 US cents a pound, also for the September contract.
And those futures markets, I mean, that's basically where traders are placing bets on where prices are headed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you see drops like these, it signals a pretty strong feeling in the market that prices might keep falling. It echoes through the whole supply chain.
So, okay, what's behind these big drops? The report seems to finger two main culprits.
Yeah, first one, Brazil. And this is interesting. Brazil's apparently harvested 77% of its 2025-2026 crop already.
77%? That sounds fast.
It is. It's up from 74% this time last year. So the question is this just like a temporary boost or is something bigger changing in where coffee comes from?
That's a really good question because it doesn't seem like just a one-off. This big surge in supply, especially Robusta, is really hitting the market hard.
Wow.
We're seeing Robusta stockpiles at ICE, that's the Intercontinental Exchange, shoot up to a 10-month high.
A 10-month high. Okay.
Yeah, it just screams glut. Too much supply. And it puts huge downward pressure on those prices we were just talking about. It kind of suggests Brazil's getting much more efficient, maybe setting a new normal that could challenge other producers long term.
Okay, so that definitely paints a picture of oversupply. But, markets don't just react to harvests, do they? There's confidence, geopolitics.
Absolutely. Which brings us neatly to the second big factor the report highlights, trade policy. And this sounds serious.
It does. There are major worries about new tariffs. The U.S. is apparently bringing in a 50% tariff on Brazilian coffee imports from August 1st. 50%.
Wow, 50.
Yeah.
And the EU.
They're not far behind. Their import tax just jumped to 30%. How do these political moves filter down to, my morning coffee?
Well, they're definitely not just about collecting tax revenue, these tariffs. They're basically signals of rising trade tensions, protectionism. They create uncertainty, instability, and they force coffee roasters and traders to completely rethink where they buy their beans. It causes major scrambling.
So short-term prices might dip because of Brazil's harvest.
Exactly. But these policies could mean higher costs for you down the line. The report actually predicts your cup of coffee in the U.S. could go up by an extra 25 cents within just 3 months because of this.
An extra 25 cents. Okay. So boiling it all down, what does this mean for you? Essentially, we're seeing a big price drop globally right now. And it's driven mainly by two things. Brazil harvesting a ton of coffee, creating oversupply, plus the significant new tariffs from the U.S. and EU really unsettling the market.
Right, which leads to the big question, what happens next? While there's definitely this short-term price pressure downwards, these trade policies are forcing huge strategic recalculations. Roasters, traders, they're looking for alternatives.
Yeah.
This could actually maybe open up a medium-term opportunity for places like Vietnam, especially if buyers start looking away from Brazil because of those tariffs.
Interesting. So a potential shift.
Potentially. So while some prices might dip now, don't be surprised if those global policies add that 25 cents or maybe more to your coffee cost very soon, particularly in the US. It really just highlights how connected everything is, doesn't it? From a farm somewhere across the world, through global politics, right to your local cafe. Policy changes really can hit your everyday costs.